I am Brandi Wolfe, and if you're facing a high net worth divorce, there are a few key things that you got to think about. What I want you to do is get in contact with your CPA. Start downloading bank statements, start finding out what your financial landscape is. Get an idea, download those statements, and if you don't have access to those statements, start asking for them. The more informed we are as we start the divorce process, the better we can move along. Second, know your rights. Get a consult with an attorney that is able to explain to you different things like reimbursement claims. Did your spouse buy your house before you got married? What are you still entitled to even though that happened? Know your rights, talk about that. Maybe even download the mortgage statements before you do your consult. So know what you're going to do before you go into that consult. Third thing I would suggest is I would stop any over the top spending, unnecessary spending. Start focusing just on reasonable needs and try to be more strategic with what you're buying, where you're going. And also have that conversation with your spouse. A lot of times this is hard and people don't want to talk about it, but reach out to your spouse and see what they're planning. It's not always this terrible battle and fight, and it doesn't have to be. When you have an attorney that actually starts talking about your legal rights and the black and white law, sometimes that animosity can die down. We can get those numbers into an Excel sheet and we can start making strategic plans so your divorce isn't as ugly as it maybe could be.